Electrical power, it's really something, isn't it? Electricity is fascinating. I'll pick up where I left off. Some rules are meant to be broken, or some rules are not. By the way, I will take this as an opportunity, in case you don't know this is an election year, and we have a previous Vice President of the United States of America running for office. We also have a current President of the United States of America running for office this year. Both are seeking the office of the President of the United States. One already has it and the other wants it, right? So break out your TP this year, be patriotic and vote, all right? Having said that, let me go be a knot on a log and sit down for a minute, all right? Masks, from what I understand, it depends on your state. The CDC has issued certain guidelines, and some believe, leading by example, you must wear it, others not. At least in the state of Texas, it has been communicated as optional at times, all right? So I don't wear a mask very often, so I will try to keep it on for the segment of this video. For the sake of those that really believe that perhaps, even if it is or not, just because people have died, one should be wearing it, and they feel that strongly about it, I will use this term, I disagree with that. I do. Okay, now then. Oh, geez. Honor your mother and father. All right, I'm a grown man, and that's a 10 commandment. I don't know all of them, but this is my take on that, is if I am at home and if I am living with my mom and dad, then yes, I follow their rules and I honor them, and that's what it means to follow their rules. If I am in public office and my mother and daddy are in a governor's mansion or in a White House or in a vice presidential mansion or in something that is even supplied by the people, all right, that it's not even theirs, but it's, in essence, it is, right, then we follow what our mother and father, or father and mother, want us to do. It's a respect thing, and I don't know how many of our laws are based around the 10 Commandments. Maybe that's something that we can look at. If our laws don't fall into those 10 things or our rules, then maybe that allows for the flexibility that something is not so black and white and there's some gray area. Follow your hearts, right? Listen to that internal inner man's voice or inner woman's voice, either in your heart or in your mind or in your loins or something. If it's keeping you awake at night, then chances are you know that you're about to do something that goes against your grain. It might be causing yourself to set yourself up for a resentment, something at yourself, not somebody else. All right? And remember that our words, our tongues can be so sharp. And we are so smart. And our youngsters, our young adults, bright as the sunshine, right? And smart. And sometimes our young adults, and if we think back, I'm talking to our older adults right now, our parents, right, let's remember, right, that we were their age too and felt very passionately and strongly about things, and that sometimes when what we view things as throwing things up in your face or in our face, right, hurt, let's cut those some slack that are really right where they're supposed to be. And then it's time for mom and dad to take a look at, do they fly the nest soon? Or is it time to tighten the reins or not? Or to let go and say, okay, you're on your own. But kiddos, if you are with your mom and dad still, if you're still in high school and you're at home or you haven't graduated yet, whatever, right? We are bound to honor our mother and father. That's why we have parents, to honor our parents. If you're a kiddo that doesn't have a mom and dad and you're on your own, then you've reached maturity very, very, very quickly. And I ask you to use a similar system of what goes along with your core. If it gets your core temperature up, right, and you're manic and you're excited, it could be great. Or you could be setting yourself up to have an aneurysm or an early heart attack or extra stress when there be no need for it. Or if you're having ice run through your veins and ice cold. And that's that adrenaline that's going, right? Then maybe get out and get a suntan in the sun. Maybe we take an ice bath in the summertime. I don't know, but going to extremes, it's what we do, no matter how old we are. But the rules, black and gray and white. And I would say for those of you that might be on this quest or this adventure to come down and see what Jason Wright is about, because some parents may be saying this, anybody that has a public profile should think as if he is or she is a star or is that influential to think before one opens his or her mouth to think about the consequences that could happen. Well, I will tell you this, that I have not thought every consequence through. I'm not that smart, and nor have I even thought about having an advisory committee to tell me and inform me what the consequences could be. And I wouldn't even start that now in doing it. If anything, what I've come to terms with is realizing the potential implications could be good in youngsters. I want to mention the word dangerous again. And if those of us, right, that are not able to afford security or with our second and first families have it and we take off and fly the coop, know that there are rules in place, right, for your safety. And safety is paramount and is of utmost importance. So once again, give your mom and your dad a break and remember that you kiddos, your youngsters, are just as important to our country because you are our first children, second children. And we don't want to see you do anything that is going to jeopardize your safety. All right? Keep that in mind. Where was I? I need to wrap this up. Implications, thinking things through. If anything, I've used social media really to come to, I am a citizen and I'm trying to seek things for the betterment of our country by throwing out ideas, and this is weird for me. I've never done anything like this, and I never thought of using it as a tool to intentionally get my way about anything. And for those parents that are just joining in, you can go back and you can get your intel, or you can take a look at my videos, you can ask around, and you can see that I've been purely motivated by nothing other than self-improvement for myself, for others, for my God and Creator, because I do believe it is a relationship between the two. He created life, and I want to be sure that we can take care of what we have and appreciate it. All right. Yes.